You know what that means. That's the music that puts you in the mood for food, and we have some delicious food and local for you. Pasolivo, just a drive away, maybe known for its wine country, but there's more than just wine to taste. How about olive oil? Homegrown. Sarah Pila went to the Central Valley to visit one olive orchard during harvest season and takes us through the process of how it's made, how extra virgin it is. And she joins us in studio with all the delicious details. Good morning.
Good morning, Giselle. And you're right, they get that stamp of approval to be extra virgin olive oil. Now, olive harvest season, it lasts about 3 weeks each year in California, and some of the finest extra virgin olive oil is made just north of us in the Central Valley. I met one small family-run business in Pasolivo to see the process in action. Take a look.
Harvest time is the most wonderful time of the year for the folks at Pasolivo Olive Orchard. For 3 weeks, it's an all-hands-on-deck operation. And General Manager, Master Blender, and Level 2 Sommelier Marissa Block-Guyton says the last days are extra fun because they make flavor-infused extra virgin olive oil.
This year through our mill, we're doing garlic, basil, red jalapeno, and our brand new habanero.
The family-run business grows 12 varietals of olives and goes through a rigorous process to get the stamp of approval as extra virgin. Extra virgin olive oil is the highest quality of olive oil and is loaded with health benefits. But not all bottles marked as EVOO that you find on store shelves are actually extra virgin.
You want to look for a harvest date or a best buy date on a bottle, never a bottling date, because you typically want to consume olive oil within 2 years of the harvest date.
To get the best quality, all of Pasolivo's olives are hand-picked and processed through the mill the same day. Along with today's red jalapenos, everything is ground up to make a paste. The oil eventually separates and is stored in vats until it's ready to be bottled. During harvest, the family works until every olive is processed, but it's the time spent together that keeps nephew Dirk Gigerich coming back.
I love being out here. I love being able to work on something that at the end of the day you get to taste.
Pasolivo also values sustainability and aims to waste nothing. The leftover paste is used as fertilizer, and the water goes back into the ground for reuse, which is vital in times of drought. But the best part for Marissa is getting to taste the oil. And here's how from the pro.
You want to swirl the olive oil, you want to smell it, you want to slurp it, and then you swallow it.
Paso Robles isn't just a destination for wine, but a place to also experience extra virgin olive oil.
Now, some of those health benefits are heart-healthy benefits as well as good with cognitive function, and it's known to also lower blood pressure and cholesterol. I also love their sustainability efforts, using glass bottles, the most recyclable, as well as reusing their leftover olive paste as fertilizer and reusing their water. You know, especially living in the Central Valley.
Eco-conscious, because we talk so much about being conscious.
And it's delicious. You can drink it,
of course,
swirl it, smell it. You can lavish it all over your body, and it just is lovely. And how do
I think you should take a little
lavish
dip
it on your
into
body.
the extra virgin olive oil.
Don't come here in the morning with your body lavish with olive oil. I don't want to smell you like that.
Smell like an Italian.
It's a great moisturizer.
Yeah.
How do they make sure it's extra virgin?
Well, it goes through a rigorous process. So first of all, you can only mill the olives or put the olives through the mill once. Some other makers will do it a few times to get a little extra olive out of that, but that will not get you the stamp of approval. Other than that, it gets lab tested, and then it goes to a blind tasting panel in California. And of course, they look for, you know, are there any tasting defects, what olives are used, from which region, and so then after that process is when they get their stamp
I
of
love
approval.
that it's local. Normally you say, I went to Italy and I brought myself back a delicious bottle of olive oil.
This is
from
right in
the
our
home
own
country.
backyard.
It is.
It's a drive away. And not only that, but I didn't know that olive oil makers had sommeliers.
They do. So Marissa in the piece was a level 2 sommelier. So she went through extensive training, of course, to be able to blind taste test olive oil from all over the world. And, you know, they use 12 different varietals at Pasolivo. So we're using a Tuscan varietal. That's part of their 7 out of the 12.
I just want
My contribution has been, I was like, I'm just going to eat. Y'all just go ahead and talk.
Say, don't worry about Mel.
Yeah,
Well, because I was like, y'all just go ahead and do your thing.
He'll eat anything, right?
I'm keeping myself quite occupied. quite occupied. Thank you very much.
I'll carry
Also,
you.
really quick, this is okay to cook with too, because many people cook with olive oil, though this tastes kind of fancy to cook with.
It gets to a certain degree. You can't heat it, though. It turns rancid, though,
That's right. So there's different smoke points, and for extra virgin, that's between 375 and about 420. So you don't want to get it there, but for the cooking that you would maybe do, sautéing to use the olive oil, that's good. But you're right, an extra virgin, you want to actually just
dip it,
kind of
taste
sip
it.
a little
I like
dip.
that little tang.
With a
Sip
little
and dip.
Himalayan
You
salt.
get that little heat in the back. Excuse me, don't mean to spit on you.
No,
Well,
don't you worry. You live your best life, my friend. You live your best life. Thank you,
This is
Sarah.
delicious.